I want to thank everyone for keep on watching us. And today we have a very special guest. But before anything else, we would like to thank our sponsor. We have Hasinea Aesthetics for our skincare. Thank you so much po sa alagang Hasinea. And today we have a very special guest. Yan. Madam is one of well-known social influencer today. Madam is also a writer and an entrepreneur. So let's all please welcome, guys, Miss Madam Ila. Ellie, sorry. Di ba?
Okay, hello everybody, and thank you for having me here, Davin.
Thank you so much po and welcome to Coffee Chat. And here in our segment, we want all of us to just relax. Diba? So we have a cup of coffee
Oo,
here.
kaya nga, mag-relax ka.
Yeah. So we have a coffee, just take a sip whenever you like it. And yes, magre-relax po tayo
Oo,
today.
breathe in, breathe out.
Yan. So, kamusta naman po kayo, madam?
Okay naman ako. It's just that for the past few days, medyo ang
Mhm.
dami lang kaganapan in life.
Yes.
Diba?
Busy-busy
Alam mo naman,
tayo.
yes, alam mo naman tayong mga malulusog at mabibilog.
Correct.
Konting galaw lang, para ang dami mo nang ginagawa.
Correct. So, ayun. We just wanted to say hello to our viewers for tonight. Hello, hello, everyone, guys. So, madam, we just wanted to know you. Diba? You are now isa ka sa mga kilalang social influencer today. Paano po ba kayo nagsimula dito sa being a social
Grabe naman sa
influencer?
sobrang kilala.
Siyempre.
Hindi ako yung nagsabi na walang lasa ang coffee break, ha? Baka mamalik mata kayo.
Teka lang, iba yun.
Iba ba yun? Parang kamukha ko daw eh. But, okay, if we talk about how I started,
Mhm.
ang weird kasi nang simula ko sa social media. Because, before, I was just really handling Lloyd.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, si Lloyd Cafe Cadena, may late kumare,
Yes.
we started as friends and I was just basically helping him out
Mhm.
sa mga projects niya, yung mga early engagements niya when he was just starting. And eventually, when his career also, when his career grew and dumami na ng dumami yung projects, mas nagkaroon kami ng maraming time
Mhm.
to spend with each other. And napag-isipan namin na i-formalize na lang din. So, yung engagement namin, me being somebody who handles his projects, his career in general, and him being the YouTuber, the
Right.
creator. At yun na nga, sabi nga nila, the rest is history kasi somewhere along sa pagsasama namin yon ni Lloyd,
Mhm.
sinabihan niya ako na, Mare, mag-vlog ka na rin. Kasi total, lagi mo na kaming kasama, lagi mo na akong kasama, lagi mong kasama ang mga YouTubers din na nakaka-collab ko.
Mhm.
Kunin mo na yung cellphone mo, itutok mo na yan at magsimula ka ng mag-vlog. But at the time, I was really hesitant kasi hindi ko kaya yung ano, I can't imagine myself holding a camera.
Mhm.
Sabi niyo lang, hi guys, welcome to my vlog. Parang it's not my personality because I come from corporate.
Mhm.
So, trabaho, diba?
Yeah.
The corporate discipline.
Yes.
So, medyo seryoso ang personality. Though I'm also a bit loose on the inside,
Mhm.
pagkabaliw din, but not so much na kaya kong hello vlog, hello, welcome to my vlog, diba? Eh si Lloyd, nakita naman ng lahat, minahal naman siya ng lahat because of who he is. And
Yeah.
talagang makulit yung personality niya. It's really something na
Mhm.
na ine-enjoy ng tao panoorin.
Paano po kayo nag-adjust nung time na yon? Kasi syempre, it's something new. And I really understand kasi galing din ako, I'm currently working sa corporate and magkaiba talaga yung supposedly na
Yes,
personality ng
yes,
dalawa.
yeah.
So, paano po kayo
It was a
nag-adjust?
lot of adjustment. As a matter
Mm-hmm.
of fact, the very first time I appeared
Mm-hmm.
on social media, grabing adjustment to. Nakahubad ako at diapers lang ang suot ko. Yun yung
Okay.
very first time. When we did the parody for Bonakid.
Bonakid, yeah.
Yung pag 3 pataas.
Yes.
So that was the very first time. Sabi ko, sige, lalabas ako sa social media. Sige, sa isang video ni Lloyd. But oh my God, naka-diapers ako at that time. I wasn't
Pumalo.
prepared. But then,
Yes.
that was the very first viral video ni Lloyd. Ang
Yeah.
Bonakid video na yon.
Right.
Then after a few days, natanggap ako sa bago kong trabaho sa isang telco company.
O, di ba? Ang daming napuputahan talaga.
Yes, ang dami nang pupuntahan pero I did not know that time kung paano ko i-explain sa telco company kung bakit ako naka-diapers at nakahubad.
It was actually a good story. Nung I was watching that content, no, it's really fun and engaging talaga
so,
siya
sumayaw
eh.
lang talaga kami. No? We
Yes.
just wanted to do we just wanted to do a parody of the Bonakid commercial.
And this was before pandemic, right?
No, hindi before pandemic. This was
Oo.
2015.
15. Yeah,
or
so
14.
tama, before nga.
Oo.
Yes, and yun yung hype ng kasikatan talaga ni
No,
Sir
not,
Lloyd.
not,
eh.
not yet.
Nag-start na.
Yeah, he was
Nag-start
starting
na.
to fly.
To fly. Yeah.
Naging peak niya talaga 2018, 19.
Yeah.
Doon talaga yung naging peak niya na.
Right. And then, paano po nag-evolve yung sa sarili ninyong own vlog? Kasi di ba from there, I know doon nagsimula lahat eh. So, we have engagements from different platforms. And then, you created your own. Kasi as advised nga by our delete Sir Lloyd, no? Anong target niyo po nung nagsimula kayo as a social influencer?
Wala naman. We weren't really
Mhm.
targeting anything. At the time, there were a few of us.
Mhm.
So, ang ano lang namin noon is to share our stories every day
Mhm.
through our vlogs. I started nung naging kami na ni Harold.
Oh.
So, I created my own channel at the time. And we
Mhm.
just really wanted to share our everyday. And our everyday naman is not just me and Harold.
Mhm.
Kasama din namin yung mga kaibigan namin. Yung bakla ng taon, si Madam Ivan,
Ivan, yeah.
and of course si Lloyd. Kami lang din naman magkasama everyday nung
Mhm.
mga panahong yon.
Yun. And I think nag-peak ito during the pandemic na kasi everything is locked down, right? Or dun ba kayo nag-start ng gumawa ng sarili ninyong vlog?
No.
After na?
2017.
17 pa.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. And then, after nun, was there any opportunities? Or, kasi syempre mahirap mag-start, di ba? Let's face the reality. Meron ba kayong mga opportunities na encounter during that time?
What do you mean opportunity?
Like siguro hurdles? Meron bang mga roadblocks when you are
Okay.
starting?
Of course, there will always be roadblocks. But
Mhm.
sabi ko nga sa inyo, at the time, being an influencer noon,
Mhm.
hindi siya ganun ka... You don't usually plan it.
Oh.
Yun yung mga panahon na you become an influencer because you are very consistent with the work that you do. You upload consistently.
Mhm.
Then people can resonate with you. They enjoy watching your everyday life.
Mhm.
Wala siyang ano, we were really, I cannot recall any moment that we really thought of kung paano ba kami sumikat. Kasi parang wala kaming pakialam.
You're just enjoying, right?
We were just enjoying what we were doing basically.
Mhm.
Na bilang mga group of friends na laging may activity, laging gumagala, may
Mhm.
outing. Pero yung ilagay sa utak namin na sumikat,
Mhm.
I can't remember any conversation we had na pinag-uusapan namin kung paano kami sumikat.
You're just enjoying, di ba,
Oo.
everything. Kasi iba yung time na yun eh.
Yes.
It's just, ito lang, we're just wanted to show everyone na nag-enjoy kami sa life
Yeah,
namin.
that's basically what we wanted to do.
Mhm.
And we enjoy doing that.
Yes, exactly. Yun naman ang pinaka-importante po,
oo,
di ba?
oo.
And actually, I've watching one of your vlogs a while ago, yung about sa crystals. So, naniniwala po ba kayo sa kasi here in this industry, 'di ba? Sabi nga parating pinag-uusapan yung you should have the right attitude, yung knowledge, yung skill. But
Mm-mm.
sometimes hindi talaga dumarating ang swerte, 'di ba? And I think for myself hindi naman masama that you maniwala ka sa mga lucky charms. So I just wanted to, check
Yes.
on that. Paano po kayo nahilig sa mga ganong, let's say, lucky charms?
Oh, well, the crystals, they are
Mm-hmm.
not my lucky charms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't consider them as lucky
Lucky
charms.
charms.
They're there for for my healing, for
Right?
various
Mm-hmm.
purposes. I believe in the flow of energy, the ebb of life.
Oh.
So medyo siya, matalinhaga, malawak pag-usapan, but luck is something that you work hard for.
Exactly.
And I
Tama.
don't treat these crystals, yung mga sa bahay,
Mm-hmm.
as lucky charms, but more of my tools to cleanse unwanted energies.
Energies. Yeah.
Diba?
Mm-hmm. And I like that. Okay, so let's check. Do we have any comments for now? Oh, we have a lot of comments right now. So guys, if you have any questions or mga gustong ibato kay Madam, please drop your comments so that we will be able to read it. So we have here from Mami Rachel Pulion. So Mami Ray is one of our hosts
Uh-uh.
for Chikahan every Monday. So hello, magandang gabi. Waiting na po. Good evening. Ayan, sabi ni Peter. Then we have also a comment from Direct Rodel. So good evening everyone. I think may question. Oh, it's a Bona Kid, batang may laban para di correct. Yan. Madam, sino daw pong naging inspiration mo sa pagpasok sa industry?
Yung pagkakaibigan namin nila Lloyd,
Mm-hmm.
it's just really that. When we started doing things we love doing,
Mm-hmm.
that's that is also the same moment that we realized na the world is ever changing, it's evolving, and now we have the power to share our happiness with others as well. Not just
Yes.
within our group, within our circle, but also to those who are watching our videos every day.
Mm-hmm.
Nagtsatsagang manood ng mga ginagawa namin contents every day.
Pampa-good vibes talaga.
Oo,
Exact.
mga trip-trip, mga
Mm-hmm.
pagtitrip namin sa isa't isa, mga
Mm-hmm.
pranks. Sometimes, just sabi ko nga sa inyo, mga outings,
Mm-hmm.
na may pag-games, activities.
Ayun nga, I was actually watching a while ago yung cotton na pinapasok sa garap. Ano sa it's like paramihan ng cotton. So yeah, I
Yes.
really watched that and it's so fun.
That was one of our last vlogs.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Sad to hear. But anyways, you're also a writer po, no, madam?
I write
Mm-hmm.
because I love writing ever since I was a kid. As a matter
Mm-hmm.
of fact, even before this vlogging
Yes.
became a thing,
Mm-hmm.
I was already a blogger.
Yeah.
Yeah, blogger
Blog B.
with the letter B.
B with a boy.
I
Yeah.
had my own website before. That's how I really started, and that's actually how
Oh.
I also got to meet Lloyd
Mm.
because nagsama kami sa isang event. At the
Oh.
time, he was wala pang word na vlogger.
Yeah.
Parang tawag pa lang sa kanila mga YouTuber,
Mm-hmm.
'di ba?
Yes.
I was a blogger back then. I had my own website. I was writing. I was doing reviews for restaurants. I was doing movie reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Anything under the sun, I write about it.
Oh, is it challenging? Kasi 'di ba if you want to write something, you should know a lot of things about it.
Well, any work that you do is always challenging.
Mm-hmm.
There is not a work in this world that is not challenging.
Exactly.
Kung
Mm-hmm.
hindi challenging ang ginagawa mo o trabaho mo, well, probably you're not doing it right,
Mm-hmm.
or probably hindi mo talaga ginagawa ang dapat mong gawin para ma-meet mo ang mga deliverables mo.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? If it's too easy for you, then probably there's something wrong, or maybe something is being compromised. Probably
Mm-hmm.
your output.
Yes. And maybe siguro it's time for you to kumbaga kailangan mo ring mag-step up. Baka kasi sa sobrang there's no already challenge on you doing that, baka kailangan mong you take another responsibility.
So you're probably being a big fish in a small pond.
Mhm. Ay, gusto ko yun. Big fish in a small pond. Napakalalim. And I also heard
Explain
that,
mo muna.
okay, explain. Oh my God. Big fish in a small pond. So it's like, parang you're already,
Joke lang, huwag mo na i-explain.
ayoko na. Joke lang. No, but anyways, going back, kasi di ba, if I heard it correctly po, you've also become an actor, part of it.
Yes,
Mhm.
actually, I not really a full-time actor.
Mhm.
But it's part of my it's one of my passions. It's one of, more of my curiosity actually. Kung ano ba ang feeling ng, because I grew up shy, very shy. I was a shy boy, a shy gay. I was very shy growing up, and I really wanted to explore more of myself, to know myself
Mhm.
better. That's why I decided to explore the world of acting as well. Kasi syempre, di ba tayo, matataba tayo, sabihin na natin, it was one of my insecurities kasi nga, hindi naman tayo yung pang matinee idol.
Exactly.
Di ba? Lalo na
Mhm.
ako, hindi ako pang matinee idol kasi gusto ko, ako yung leading lady. Di ba? So, I really wanted to explore also that possibility. And aside from that, to train myself not to be shy. Alam mo, sa buhay, kung may mga bagay na sinasabi mo sa sarili mong hindi mo kaya,
Mhm.
hindi mo talaga kaya yan.
Mhm.
Di ba? Kasi, your thoughts are very strong.
Mhm.
And they are actually the ones dictating your life. Di ba? Kung saan papunta yung direksyon ng buhay mo, yun yung thoughts mo ang nagdadala doon.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Mhm. And it's very, very nice kasi in theater kasi or in acting, there's a lot of things that you have to consider. At unang-una dyan, discipline. Okay? So we have a comment here. Let's hear. Shout out mo si my mom, Jeline Balmores and Roy Balmores, my dad. Hello, shout out po sa inyo dyan. We have here, galingan mo. Ano ba, Arvel? Oo, puyak na naman tayo today. And then, may question si Direk Rodel. Sabi niya, meron daw po ba kayong formula sa pagsusulat?
Formula sa pagsusulat, well, sa ilang taong kong nagsusulat,
Mhm.
you know, writing is an art, and sometimes your art also changes.
Mhm.
Nag-evolve din siya. Dati pag nagsulat ako, I'm thinking about the subject matter.
Mm.
Eventually, after thinking about the subject matter, making sure that I know very well about it, I start writing using my imagination.
Mhm.
Kumbaga yun yung mga baby steps
Mhm.
in learning how to write
Correct.
nung bata ako. Pero as you grow doing it, ma-realize mo na writing conveys a very powerful message. Papasok ang creativity mo sa pagsusulat when you know how to properly channel your thoughts and organize your
Mhm.
thoughts. Kung anong gusto mong sabihin, dapat klaro,
Mhm.
dapat sa mga maiikling sentences or statements ay na-convey mo na ang message na gusto mong sabihin. You don't beat around the bush.
Mhm.
And of course, hindi ka dapat paulit-ulit na parang wala nang pinupuntahan ang
Yes.
iyong pagsusulat.
Pagsusulat.
Oo.
Correct, kailangan talaga, it's really, kung on point ka, dapat on point talaga yung idea.
Yes.
And,
Dati kasi kalat-kalat din ako eh.
mhm.
But eventually, you learn the discipline. Lalo na kung nagtrabaho ka na as a PR
Mhm.
person, as a news writer, which there are different disciplines.
Mhm.
Iba ang pagsusulat ng mga feature writers,
Mhm.
opinion writers, editorials.
May iba-ibang atake talaga
May
siya.
iba-iba siyang atake.
Okay. And sa inyo po, paano niyo po nahanap yung style ninyo right now in writing?
I'm not I cannot consider myself a professional writer because I
Okay.
don't write for any publication.
Okay.
I only write on my vlogs, and those are my
Mhm.
personal opinions.
Mhm.
Those are also sometimes when I write, they're not even opinions, but but something that I'd like to feature.
Mm.
So there's a new way of writing in this digital age. Sabi ko kasi it's
Exactly.
ever evolving.
Yes.
Alam mo, pag mahaba yung sulat mo sa social media, no one will read it.
Hindi babasahin. Correct.
Di ba? No one
Haba-haba
will
naman.
read it. And if you don't engage your audience, if you write like how you write in the newspaper, hindi din babasahin. How many people on social media will actually read your
Mhm.
work?
Yes. And curious lang po ako, when you started writing, is this like is there a formal education or ano to? Saan po ba nag-start?
Wala naman. I, I did not have any formal education
Mhm.
except in school,
Mhm.
of course, when they teach you various writing techniques.
All right.
But writing again is an art, and
Mhm.
it's something that you should be passionate about. 'Di ba? Sabi nga nila,
Yes.
it's a gift.
Mhm.
It's talent.
Yes.
Parang how singers sing.
Yes.
Paano ba kumakanta ang singers? It's the same question. So I don't know. I cannot explain it, but it's something that I love doing. I think
Mhm.
I'm very very also passionate about it.
Mhm.
Lalo na pag nagsusulat ako, pag tinanong mo yung jowa ko, hindi mo ako makakausap. I feel like I'm in a different world.
Ay,
Wala akong
actually
sa mundong
naririnig
to.
ko nga yan sa mga writer, yung talagang pumapasok sila sa loob ng
Yes. You cannot disturb me.
mundo.
I cannot hear you
Mhm.
also.
Oh. And have you tried writing for like mga plays or mga series, mga ganyan po?
I tried. I wrote screenplays. There was one screenplay that I wrote that almost made it
Mhm.
into a movie kasi lang nagkaroon ng problema. Mga ano na lang yon, mga one taping day na lang ang natitira.
Mhm.
O one taping day na lang ang kulang. Pero
Mhm.
nagkaroon ng problema yung production. So hindi na siya natuloy. It
Oh.
was Alessandro De Rossi, sila Cocoy De Santos ang
Oh.
artista noon.
Wow, sayang naman kung
It was
hindi
about
siya.
it was also it was what do you call it? It was a story about a mother who
Mhm.
had a child, a minor de edad na anak na nakakontract ng HIV. Because at
Oh,
the
okay.
time, we were also supporting this advocacy. I'm supporting also the advocacy of Love Yourself at the time na
Okay. Mhm.
mag-promote ng HIV awareness.
Mhm. And it's really good because that's part of being an educator, right? And I think that's one of our goals, supposedly. No, it's very important for us to share the knowledge to everyone. Kasi everyone is involved and everyone is also needs to learn, di ba?
Mm.
And then, from that point po, kasi di ba doon na pumasok yung, you're also an actor during that time. Maalala niyo po kung ano yung first show ninyo?
Well, the very first show that I did was our recital sa
Okay.
PETA.
Oh,
So I
okay.
did PETA. I did a workshop there. After PETA, I did I became a part of Teatro Expedition de Filipinas
Mm-hmm.
under Joey Paras,
Mm-hmm.
the late Joey Paras. And then after nun, wala, sunod-sunod na lang din naman yung mga shows ko. I did Dulaang UP. For the Short and Sweet Manila, yung
Mm-hmm.
very first, the very first Short and Sweet Manila that happened in the country. Nag-audition kami, kasama ko yan, sila Direk Rodel.
Mm-hmm.
Nag-audition kami sa mga Cinemalaya. I
Yeah, yeah.
also did some VPRs
Mm-hmm.
para sa mga commercial projects. Meron kaming isa na kamuntikan na ata namin makuha ni Direk Rodel, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So, those are the things that I did. Pero, sabi ko nga I did also the music video of Sponge Cola.
Sponge Cola.
Na
Oh.
lead role ako doon. I was
Mm-hmm.
the lead sa music video ng Anting Anting.
Mm-hmm.
Kasama si Glock 9. And yung mga maliliit na bagay na yon, that's something that I did just because of my passion in acting. And yung pinaka-latest ko, yung BL series naman sa YouTube channel ng Oxin
Oh,
Films.
Oxin. Okay.
So, nakatatlong season kami doon. Yung My Story, Our Story,
Mhm.
I forgot the third season. Basta yon. I was part of, pero at the time, nung just last year, ano na lang yon, cameo roles.
Mhm.
Kasi nga, madami na din ginagawa.
Ayan, at total na nabanggit niyo po at alam kong busy kayo sa sobrang hectic ng schedules. Paano po kayo nagmamanage ng time? Kasi, di ba, ang daming, meron tayong mga shoots for videos, di ba? May mga special guesting. Paano niyo minamanage yung time ninyo?
Um, Time management is actually you just being disciplined and being prudent about your commitments.
I love that. Commitment.
Diba?
Yes.
Oo, you have to commit to it. Of course, you
Mhm.
don't take more than you can chew, diba?
Mhm.
Kasi if you do that, syempre, sasabog-sabog ka talaga.
Mhm.
But if you are only committing to yourself to some extent that you are not spreading yourself too thin,
Mhm.
which I guess is impossible for us to be thin, no?
Masarap kasing kumain eh, di ba?
Pero don't spread yourself
Mm.
too thin.
Mhm.
And you have to honor your commitments.
Yes.
Time management is a skill.
Yes.
And all
Correct.
skills are learned. It's not a
Yes.
talent.
I agree on that. Kasi you really need to take practice and sorting of things, diba? Kaizen, ganyan. So that you would be able to have appropriate time management para maipasok mo lahat ng gusto mo. Lalo na yung mga passion mo. Yan. So we have another comments here from Regine Montialto. Hi, Reg. Hello po, madam. Sorry. Ayan, we have a question here from Sir Chris. Sabi niya, how can you compare the theater politics today and way back time? Noon at ngayon.
Theater politics? Well, I don't get the question actually.
Mhm. Oh,
How do
okay.
you compare theater or politics today
I
and
think
way back time? I'm sorry, Christopher. I'm not getting. I don't quite understand your question.
Mm. So I think what Sir Chris is asking about is that alam naman natin na in our industries, merong politics in terms of the industry itself. So, nung time niyo po ba, was there any parang seniority ang dating or like how do you co-work with your artists,
I
mga ganon?
Is that it? So if that's the question, alam mo, in any industry, even in corporate naman, may
Mhm.
politika.
Yes.
'Di ba?
Mhm.
And the thing is, you just have to focus on improving yourself.
Correct.
The only
Mhm.
competition you really have is yourself.
Exactly.
'Di ba? What people think of you does not really matter. As
Yes.
long as you know that you are doing your best
Mhm.
in everything that you do. 'Di ba? And you are doing it because you love doing it and not because you
Exactly.
want to please people.
Right. Agree ako dyan, sir. Kasi nga, di ba naman, it's really, ang problema kasi right now is ang social media is very perfect. Right? Ang daming ganito. Well, hindi lang naman sa social media, but also in other industries. But it's really,
Is that a problem or a
mm,
reality that we have to face and accept?
well, it's a reality right
It's a
now.
reality because we
Mhm.
cannot do anything about it because all problems have solutions.
Yes.
If it doesn't have any solution, it's not a
It's not a
problem.
problem. Correct. Yon, very nag-upload ang ating cameraman here, nagpapalakpakan. Ayan. So we have another question here from Bev. Sabi niya, hello, good evening po. What's one thing you've always wanted to create but haven't had the chance to yet?
A baby.
So gusto niyo talagang magkaroon ng sariling, well, I think
Yes.
everyone naman, di
Oo,
ba?
di ba? I have
Mhm.
3 compartments, so triplets.
And they're just waiting.
No, I'm kidding. But every day I live my life every day doing everything that I can, living it as if it's the last day.
Mhm.
So I don't think I have anything that I want to create that I have not created yet.
Mhm.
Because every day is something that I spontaneously act upon,
Mhm.
and I live it to the fullest all. I make sure that I live it always to the fullest. Hindi naman natin mahulaan.
Yes.
I- I've I've lost my best friend to
Mhm.
the pandemic. Ang dami ko nang I lost my grandfather. I'm a lolo's boy. Ayan.
Oh, that's the story
Oo.
behind.
Yes, 2000. I lost my lolo in 2016.
Mhm.
In 2016, naging busy kami ni Lloyd. So, somehow,
Mhm.
naka-cope up ako agad because I had friends.
Mhm.
I had Lloyd. Kami lang talaga yung magkasangga kasi ni Lloyd.
Mhm.
There's no one else. Tapos 2020, biglang I lost Lloyd 4 years lang.
Yeah.
So you never really know, di ba? And I'm not scared of dying.
Mhm.
Are you scared of dying?
Well, for me, personally speaking, kasi I think I already had what I want to achieve right now.
So okay ka
Diba?
lang mamatay
Okay
na?
na ako mamatay, pero, syempre, meron pa rin pero, di ba? You still want to provide for your family, di ba? There's a lot of things to do, but sabi nga natin, hindi naman natin malalaman kung kailan darating at darating ang death. Di ba? Kasi parte ng life yun eh.
That's why you have to live. You have to live up to your purpose.
Mhm.
Kasi sabi nga nila, people who are afraid of dying are not actually afraid of dying. They're afraid of leaving this mortal realm because they have not fulfilled yet their purpose.
Correct.
And if you haven't fulfilled yet your purpose, or at least, diba,
Mhm.
doing it every day or doing things that would actually help you achieve your purpose, your ultimate purpose in life,
Mhm.
then nakakatakot nga talaga yun.
Exactly.
Because ligaw-ligaw ka, di ba?
Yes.
You don't know where you're going, you don't know your life's direction.
Yes. At baka kung saan ka pa mapunta.
Exactly.
In terms of your, di ba, yun ang mahirap kasi right now.
Yes.
When you lost your way, siguro you need guidance, no, para makabalik ka sa tamang daan, sabi nga nila. And, well, it's kind of scared kasi nga kapag naligaw ka, maybe mapunta ka sa, alam niya, hindi magagandang gawain or what. So, you really need to find a focus kung saan ka dapat pumunta, following your path, kung nasan ka. Gaya po ng isang madam right now. Di ba?
But it's really, it's your life's journey.
Mhm.
And wherever life takes you, wherever you are today, that is exactly where you are meant to be. Sabi nga nila.
Mhm.
Maybe you need to learn something, that's why you're here. Maybe you need to realize something, that's why you're being given this hardship.
Mhm.
So, lahat-lahat yan may dahilan.
Yes.
And the moment that you falter, the moment that you give up on something, on doing things that you are doing right now just because napanghinaan ka ng loob, na sinabi mo hindi kaya, then I guess it's the time na masasabi mo talagang hindi mo ginagampanan ang dapat mong gampanan.
Correct. At kailangan ng patience.
Yes.
Kasi sabi nga nila, well, hindi naman instant lahat eh. You really need to wait for your time. Kasi,
Pero hindi na uso yan sa mga kabataan ngayon. Because that's the harsh effects of social media. Their attention span and patience is now degrading. It's very short. Because everything on social media is very fast. Information is very fast.
Exactly.
So, wala na silang ganong klaseng attitude. Wala na silang ganong klaseng value ngayon.
Oo, kasi nga, yung very rampant ang social media, di ba? Isang click mo lang, andyan na yung order mo. Yung mga ganun bagay, it's really convenient. Siguro that's the term right now in this time that we are already evolving to digitals. Di ba? Alright, so let's see. We have another comment here. So, shout out to Jeffrey Elimanco. So, wow daw po and a thumbs up. And we have another question here from Direct. Anong mas favorable po sa iyo, madam? To write a script or to act in theater or a screen?
Ako both. I like doing both. Kasi yung acting, it's basically my way of releasing all my inhibitions to the world. Yung parang, this is not me. It's my chance to be somebody else. It's my chance to be a pilot. My chance to be a janitor.
Right.
Diba? It's my chance to be the character that the script requires me to be. Sa writing naman, it's my chance to leave this world and be on my own world.
Kasi papasok ka sa isang...
Papasok ako sa isang dimension that ako lang nandun and I can see the world from above, imagining as if I'm looking at the characters moving dito sa mundo. Diba? Things like that. That's why you always have to immerse yourself sa
Exactly.
realidad ng buhay. You
Mm.
cannot be sheltered, you cannot be too sheltered. You should also understand kung anong buhay ba na meron ang mga mahihirap talaga. Anong klase ng buhay ba ang merong ang mayayamang talaga, ang
Mhm.
mayayaman talaga? Anong buhay ba meron ng mga baliw sa loob ng
Mhm.
Mandaluyong? Diba? Things like that. Immersion.
Mhm.
And you don't just immerse yourself, but you also try to understand what's going on their minds.
Mhm.
Diba? At aralin mo yung istorya nila, yung backstory, ba't nagkaganyan. Diba? It's always fun doing that.
Right. Actually, I want to ask that. That's actually my follow-up question, immersion. Kasi 'di ba well in acting or I think in everything we do naman observation talaga is really the key. But have you ever tried po, madam, na talagang you do kung ano yung gusto mong isulat? Like for example, you want to write something about poverty. Have you tried going really into the field and you portray or kumbaga magsusuot ka ng damit na for the poverty people talaga so that you would experience everything? Have you
I don't
tried
think
doing
that's a
that?
good attitude naman.
Mm-hmm.
Parang poverty porn, you don't have to be very poor
Very
in
poor.
order to understand them.
Okay.
Lalo na hindi mo kailangan magpanggap that you are very poor by wearing the clothes they wear.
Mhm.
You just have to be there. Your presence alone is
Oh,
what is most important.
yes.
Hindi
Okay.
lang yung physical presence mo, your presence of mind, presence of heart,
Mhm.
'di ba? Your capacity to absorb everything that is happening around you, your capacity to understand also the things that you are seeing.
Mhm.
And of course, your attitude of never stopping to ask your or you never stopping to ask your whys.
Mhm.
'Di ba? You don't stop asking whys. Bakit siya mahirap? Bakit ganito ugali niya? So
Yes.
until you create a dimensional figure of your character.
Mhm.
Diba?
And para siyang root cause analysis so that you have to pinpoint ano ba talaga yung reason. Bakit may ganitong situation that we're encountering
Oo.
right now? Ay, we're really learning today. Ang dami
Diba?
natin
Yeah, I
natututunan.
mean, it's more of hindi siya root cause analysis, but you opening up yourself
Mhm.
to the possibility na to the not just to the possibility but to the facts rin na baka you are just in a more privileged position,
Yeah.
'di ba?
Mhm. So
That's why you are not experiencing the things that they are experiencing.
you're looking into a different perspective, sabi nga
Oo.
nila, sa mata ng ibang tao.
Yes.
Yes.
Hindi mo kailangan maging mahirap
Mhm.
para maintindihan mo ang mahirap.
Mhm.
Hindi mo din kailangan maging mayaman para maintindihan mo ang mayaman.
Mhm.
'Di ba?
Mhm. So, by merely observing talaga,
Oo.
yon.
Observation mo and your compassion.
Mhm.
If you are naturally compassionate towards others, I guess it won't be difficult as well to understand what they're going through.
Mhm. Okay, madam, may question ako. If in case dumating yung time na magsabay yung opportunity for you to act as an actor and someone is requesting you to write something, ano yung napipiliin mo sa dalawa? Halimbawa, nagsabay sila yung opportunity na
I
yun.
did both.
Ay, malakas.
I did both. Again, time management and
Correct.
commitments.
Mhm.
Dalawa lang naman, di ba?
Yes.
So, kung nagkataon, because I also love acting, I also
Mhm.
love writing, maybe
Mhm.
you choose both. Kasi I've been doing it for quite some time na rin. I never stopped writing, by the way.
Mhm.
Sulat lang ako ng sulat, kahit man yan sa social media ko or sa vlogs. Even the content that I do, I write it down
Mhm.
before I shoot it.
It's really time
Oo.
management, no?
I did also the BL series while I'm writing, while I'm
Mhm.
posting on my social media.
And talking about with your social media, po, no? Kasi balita ko, in YouTube, you have a subscriber roughly around 736,000
Yes.
and in Facebook is around 363K. No? So, you really have a lot of subscribers and followers. Is it hard for you to become like a public figure? Or ano yung preparation mo for yourself? Meron bang mga do's and don'ts?
Well, yeah, I've been on social media for how long na ba?
Mhm.
2013, 2012, ilang taon na yon?
13, let's see. Wait lang.
12
Mahina ako
years?
sa math eh. Yeah,
12?
around 12,
Oo,
yeah.
12,
Mhm.
11, 10 years on social media. Um, I've learned a lot also already.
Yeah.
Being the being one of the lolos of social media creators.
Mhm.
I don't usually post as a content creator before. We never posted anything that is um that is derogatory.
Mhm. Okay.
That is not kumbaga, that does not give people good vibes.
Mhm.
That does not give people happy thoughts. Pero ngayon kasi it evolved. Even my channel, it evolved. My content on Facebook.
Mhm.
Political contents na ako ngayon.
Oh, okay.
Because I've always been very opinionated.
Mhm.
But, syempre, nung buhay pa si Lloyd, I'm not allowed because of several contracts that we have
Mhm.
with big brands. I'm not allowed to discuss anything political.
Mhm.
But when when Lloyd passed,
Mhm.
and also when the 2022 elections came, I think that was the very first time that I became very vocal about my political stance. Doon na talaga ako nagkaroon ng freedom.
Mhm.
And I felt like matanda na kasi ako. Hindi na bagay sa akin magpa-cute,
Mhm.
magpatawa. Kumbaga, yun nga, I've outgrown
Mhm.
yung season na yun yung chapter na yun sa buhay ko. And I really wanted to do what I've always wanted to do.
Is it hard? Kasi 'di ba like right now, politics is really a big, malaking usapan siya sa.
Mahirap. Of course,
Mhm.
sabi ko nga sa inyo, walang madali.
Mhm.
It's always hard, lalo na ngayon that we are being bombarded with fake news. We
Oh, okay.
have several several instances na binabago ang perception ng Pilipino and nililin towards sa mga China narratives.
Mhm.
So, kumbaga, it's a never-ending debate.
Mhm.
But what is most concerning really is the fake news, the proliferation of fake news dito sa ating bansa.
Yes,
'Di ba?
exactly.
To
At
destabilize government, to destabilize our country. So, naggugulo ang ating bansa, and that is really sad.
naglipa na talaga siya sa social media. Well, there's really a positive and negative effect ang
Yes.
social media. And ito yung isa sa mga yon kasi hindi mo na alam, alin ba dito ang totoo? Alin ba dito yung hindi? Yung gawa-gawa lang. So, yeah, let's see. We have another comments on our com section. Let's read. So, we have from Gail Alexandra Bautista. Hi, Gail! Hello! Yan. And then from Mami Ray. So, sa question niya, ano pong ang hindi nyo makakalimutan na role na binigay sa inyo? I think Mami Ray is talking about your passion in acting.
Yung yung lead role ko um, sa music video ng Sponge Cola,
Sponge
yung
Cola.
Anting
Okay.
Anting.
Ating,
Kaya I
ating.
really enjoyed doing that.
How do you prepare for your character on that po?
I read the script. I usually request the script in advance. Sometimes sa theater, if it's something that has been played already by somebody else, kinakausap ko siya, yung actor, yung previous actor nun.
Mm-hmm.
I research about the backstory of the character.
Mm-hmm.
So things like that. The research talaga, you don't stop asking whys.
Mm-hmm.
Kung bakit siya naging ganong klaseng character na. Kasi diba, yung theater, yung acting, you are just given a glimpse sa buhay ng isang character. Pero yung other stories niya, kung paano siya napunta doon, wala naman na.
Responsibility mo yun as an
Yun na yung
actor.
responsibility mong alamin.
Yes.
So otherwise, kung responsable kang actor, wala, sabog-sabog yung mapoportray mo. You don't know who you are on screen. Diba?
Yes. Yung tinatawag nilang chop suey.
Oo.
Hilaw.
Parang iba siyang may multiple personality. Iba yung niya kanina, ngayon iba naman
na
yung
naman. Okay, so ating mga for everyone who wanted to or were inspiring people, di ba? You really need to undergo a lot of workshops and learnings for you to push through if you want to do acting jobs. Alright, so we have another question again for from Sir Chris. Sabi niya, what is the most difficult challenge in your career and how did you overcome it to inspire aspiring content creators who might experiencing the same situation?
The most difficult challenge in your career.
Pinakamahirap na challenge in
Parang I
your
can't
career.
think of any. Really.
Mhm.
Seryoso, I can't think of any because every day I treat it as a challenge.
Mhm.
Parang, alam mo, in life, parang, why would you wait for challenges to come? Hindi ba challenge yung araw-araw na?
Exactly. Yeah.
Di ba?
That's
What are you expecting yung isang malaking pasabog sa buhay mo? Hindi ba ito araw-araw? Challenging na? Diba? When you have to deal with so much things every day,
Mhm.
that's already a challenge. So every day, you have to conquer.
Mhm.
Yun
Tama.
yung, ano mo, trabaho mo araw-araw. Na pagdating ng gabi, bago ka matulog, masabi mo sa sarili mo, panalo ako today.
Mhm. Yun. Now, that's really a big clap. Kasi sabi nga natin na hindi naman natin alam kung kailan talaga darating yung mga
Oo.
challenges na yun. So, you really need to be prepared, di ba? And, yun, I just want to move on lang kasi I also know that you are an entrepreneur, right? And, meron kang gourmet,
Trying
pulveron.
hard. A trying hard.
Trying hard.
See, when we talk about business,
Mhm.
ayan, ang dami kong challenges dyan.
Ayan.
Na pwede kong makwento because it's something else already.
Mhm. It's a different.
Diba? May
Industry,
technicalities na ang
Mhm.
negosyo. It's not anymore just art form.
Yes.
So, when we started kasi after the elections, actually during the pandemic, when we were
Oh.
so bored, mahilig kasi ako magbenta-benta. We started online selling. Nagkaroon kami ng mga different online selling platforms.
Diyan talaga nagsimula.
Oo.
Nung time na yan eh.
So,
Right.
lumaki naman yon. And then eventually, yon, I have this attitude kasi na tinatamad na ako pag may iba na akong ginagawa.
Mhm.
And at that time, napagod na burnout kami because it was just me and Harold. Dalawa lang kami. Kami lang yung nag-aasikaso sa business.
Mhm.
Kami yung, ako yung nagla-live, kumukuha ng orders.
Mhm.
Kami yung nagpiprint, nagbabalot.
Mhm.
Kami lahat. Kami din nagluluto.
Yes.
So, nakakapagod. After the 2022 elections, we decided to start to sell gourmet tuyo. Ayun yung gourmet tuyo.
Mhm.
Yung gourmet tuyo na yan, kasi uso siya.
Yung mga in-cans para preserves. Brattled yan, sorry. Mhm.
May nahanap kaming supplier. Sige, go. Tinikman namin, pasado. So, we started selling gourmet tuyo. May ano yan kasi, yung mga pagkain kasi may sawa factor yan.
Mhm.
It's not every day that people wants to order.
Yes.
And it's not every day also that people wants to eat your products.
Mhm.
Sabi nga nila. After the gourmet tuyo, we shifted to the Platon, yung mga ano namin, pulverons. Sobrang trending yan sa TikTok.
Mhm.
I guess, for a while, hindi na ako nakilala bilang si Madam Ellie. Pero nakilala na ako si Madam Ellie na tindera ng pulveron.
Pulveron.
Yun na yung bago kong katauhan. So, ang mga bata-bata, yung mga matatanda din na hindi ako kilala before, nakilala ako because nagtitinda ako ng pulveron. So, it became something sensational. Sabihin na natin sa social media. Every day, we're getting around 1,000 bottles.
Wow.
Na order. Sa pulveron alone.
Mhm.
So, lumaki ng lumaki. Nagkaroon kami ng cookies. Nagkaroon kami ng Revel bars, brownies. And everything else that is sweet.
Mhm.
Excuse me. But then, kasi lumaki yung shop, sobrang laki niya, yung platform required us, where we are selling, to have our own manufacturing plant.
Okay.
And kasi food yung ano namin binibenta. At the time, hindi naman namin kaya. Manufacturing plant? FDA registered?
Kailangan ng mga certifications to.
Saan ako kukuha ng pampagawa ng planta? Ang tinitinda ko, pulborot.
Correct.
So, yun, nagkaroon kami ng difficulties and challenges with the platform until eventually, we had to shut it down. We had to close it. Kasi every time nag-launch kami ng product dyan, nagte-trending siya. When we launched our crinkles, super trending din yon after the pulveron. Then we launched the brownies. As in, kami lang yan, nagluluto,
Mhm.
nagbe-bake. I only had how many people? 8, including me and Harold. Si
Mhm.
Harold yung nagbe-bake and yung brother ko.
Mhm.
Yung brother ko si Platon.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, yun, pagod na pagod kami. Natutulog kami 5 a.m. Ako, I'm doing live, packing the pulveron. Mano-mano yun. Wala kami mga machines.
Machines, right?
So, in
Mhm.
one day, nakaka 500 bottles of pulveron ako. There was a time na hindi ko na magalaw yung thumb ko.
So, kasi if I heard it correctly, nag-start to pandemic. But I know that you've mentioned that. But I want to know, anong inspiration ninyo for these products? Kasi for sure, hindi naman to
Which one?
out
The
of the
pulveron?
box. Yep.
The pulveron did not start during the pandemic. It started in 2023.
Okay. So, after na kasi gourmet yung nauna, tama po ba? Okay. Right.
It's really because of the passion of my brother and my jowa, si baby boy. Mahilig sila. They're culinary graduates.
Mhm.
So, mahilig talaga sila. Mahilig talaga sila magluto. So, masarap eh. So, we decided to make a business out of it. Anyway, wala naman kaming ginagawa sa bahay.
Mhm.
And I really did that because I also wanted to support the dream of my brother to have his own brand. And also for my jowa, kasi sila yung magkasundo, to practice also what he learned from culinary school. Alam mo, sometimes, habang lumalaki ka, when you feel like, I mean, not, hindi literal na lumalaki yung tumataba. But as you mature, sometimes when you realize na, minsan kasi mararamdaman mo, ay, advance na ako sa mga pangarap ko.
Mhm.
Diba?
Nauna ko na sa timeline.
So, because you've, not because you've done everything so well,
Mhm.
so perfectly, sometimes doon na pumapasok yung element of luck that you are,
Mhm.
that you are probably lucky enough
Mhm.
to experience that kind of, progression. Marirealize mo na it's not always about your dreams.
Mhm.
Not always about your aspirations. Lalo na kapag in a relationship ka na.
Mhm.
Lalo na when you include already your family in the picture.
Okay.
Diba? Ang next goal mo naman, yung tulungan silang tuparin yung mga pangarap nila.
Ayun, so I wanna, total, natatakal na natin yung about sa love life, your partner, baby boy. Di ba? How was your love life today? Kasi,
Today, talaga, specifically today.
how was your life? Kamusta po ang inyong love life right now?
We've been together for almost 10 years.
10 years, di ba? Wow!
Diba? So, actually, magna 9 years.
Mhm.
It's not an easy going thing as well.
Mhm.
Because syempre, there are several adjustments.
Mhm.
Halos 10 years, 9 years ang agwat din namin.
Mhm.
And syempre magkaiba na talaga yung takbo ng utak. Iba din yung pinanggalingan naming backgrounds.
Mhm.
But communication is really key. And also, love is an action word.
Mhm.
It's not all butterflies and, di ba? It's not all butterflies and sparkles. It's not all about the kilig. Because it only happens, siguro, first 3 months, first 6 months nyo. Diba? Yung mga kilig-kilig pa, na parang kang baliw. But then eventually, it becomes a commitment.
Mhm.
And commitment involves work.
Right.
Diba? So as we grow further along, we always make sure as well na we assess ourselves if we are growing in the relationship. Kung nagmamature ba kami or hindi. Because the moment that we stop maturing together, I guess it's the moment that it's time for us to go our separate ways. Because the relationship doesn't anymore have a purpose.
Mhm.
The purpose of your relationship is para you grow together, you learn from one another.
Mhm.
Yun yung reciprocation doon na part.
Correct.
If you don't anymore, then what's the use? Kasi lagi kayo magka-clash niyan. Iba na yung direction mo, iba yung direction niya. Clash yan, away kayo niyan.
Siguradong gulo.
It will become toxic already. But, yun nga, sabi ko nga sa iyo, despite all the hardships, love is never enough. May mga times mag-aaway kayo, hindi talaga kayo magkakaintindihan.
Mhm.
But I guess what is most important is that every time you open your eyes in the morning, you still choose one another.
Wow!
Pipiliin niyo pa rin ang isa't isa.
Yeah, kailangan mo pa rin piliin siya.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, kailangan you meet somewhere in between para magkaintindihan din kayo at the end of the day, right?
Compromise pa yung math yan.
Yes.
Compute. Compromise ako ngayon, baka next time ikaw naman Hindi siya pwedeng all the time ikaw.
Mhm.
Kasi kung ikaw lang all the time, pakasalan mo sarili mo.
Correct. At
Diba?
dun pumapasok ang communication,
Yung communication
talaga.
is really key. Do
Mhm.
not make your partner ang manghuhula. Kasi ang hirap pag ginawa mo manghuhula yung partner mo. Your partner does not always know how you feel.
Mhm.
And ikaw rin, you don't always know how your partner feels.
Yes.
Kung parehas kayo dyan maghulaan, sa Quiapo kayo tumambay.
Labo-labo na to.
Labo-labo na, di ba?
That's why it's really very important for you partners to have an open communication.
Communicate.
Yes. So, ayan. Meron tayong additional comments here from Direct Rodel. May question siya dito. Sa industry na ginagalawan mo ngayon, madam, meron ka bang may tuturing na tunay na kaibigan? Ay, very intriguing tong question na to.
Yeah, I always treat people as my true friends until such time that they break my trust.
Oh, yeah.
Oo, I'm not afraid to take risks. You know, being around so many people every day, hindi mo naman pwedeng i-judge, ay, ito tunay na kaibigan, dito tunay na kaibigan. But you always give them your trust. Siguro I can say this because hindi naman ako takot na masira yung trust ko ng isang tao. I don't have that kind of fear. I always see the good in people. So kung may ma-meet ka, and nag-click naman kayo, nagkakaintindihan naman kayo, di ba, it's just fair that you give him the kind of treatment as well that he is giving you. Yun naman yung ibig sabihin ng friendship.
Correct.
At yun din naman ang trabaho ng kaibigan, maging kaibigan.
Correct.
Pero when the time comes na talagang hindi kayo nagkakaintindihan pala, he breaks your trust, you break his trust. Diba? You cannot accuse someone of breaking your trust tapos biglang sabihin mo ikaw yung malinis kasi hindi pwedeng gano'n. Hindi pwedeng ikaw lang yung yung biktima at siya lang yung may kasalanan. That doesn't work that way. Same as with it's the same as with any other relationship. Lagi ang hiwalayan, kasalanan ng dalawang tao.
Yes. And yun nga, sinasabi nila sa lahat ng kahit anong type ng relationship, it's really the trust, yung foundation.
Yes, oo.
Yes. And at the end of the day, no, kapag nabasag na ang trust, unfortunately, mahirap na yun ibalik.
Mahirap siya ibalik, but sabi nga, when you decide to forgive with all your heart. Yes. Hindi yung nag-forgive ka pero hindi ko makakalimutan, di ba? Pinapatawad ko pero humanda ka. Pinapatawad kita pero humanda ka.
May kasamang pananakot.
Diba? Ginawa mo yun sa akin, gagawin ko din sa'yo. Para patas tayo. Di ba?
Yes.
Always look for patas-patas, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Kaya ganito ang itsura ng mundo ngayon.
Ang daming nangyayari. Di ba?
Oo, na hindi ka ay. When you forgive, just forgive. Tapos.
Yes.
Di ba? At pag naghiwalay. Hindi niya kasalanan kung bakit kayo naghiwalay. Saka lalong hindi mo din kasalanan lang. Parehas kayo may kasalanan.
Right.
Si otherwise, kung wala kang kasalanan lagi at siya lang lagi may kasalanan, ay sama mo na yung rebulto mo doon sa simbahan, pinakamalapit sa bahay niyo. Para sambahin ka na din.
Yes. So, there's always three sides of the story. Sabi nga, your story, your
story, his story, and what actually
happens. Correct. Yeah, and so let's see. We have another comment here from Direct ulit. Do you think na meron pang hope tayo sa mga kabataan ngayon? Lalo pa at nakadepende na sila ngayon sa internet, social media, Google at AI. Ayan, bagong-bago ang AI.
Never tayong mawawalan ng pag-asa. hindi dapat tayo nawawalan ng pag-asa sa ating mga kabataan.
Mhm.
It is our job as adults to
Mhm.
actually make sure na ang kabataan natin ang magiging pag-asa ng ating bayan.
Ang bayan. Correct.
Because if we fail as adults,
Mhm.
maybe that's the extinction of the human race already.
Right.
Diba?
Mhm. Correct.
Sino bang nag-guide sa mga kabataan? Eh di tayo, if we're not doing our jobs properly,
Mhm.
talagang wala nang pag-asa yung kabataan. Diba?
Yes, correct. And sabi nga nila, well, it's really the job of the older generations to guide the
Yes.
younger generations. Eh kasi, at the end of the day, us, mga, I'll include myself, on the older generations, once na wala tayo, sila yung papalit eh.
Oh.
So, we still
Yes.
believe with them.
We are all just passing in this world. We are not,
Yes.
someday we will be gone.
Yes. Yung kanta nga ni Dolphy, di ba? Tatanda at lilipas din ako.
Yes.
Yan. So, kailangan talaga nating i-train, di ba? Tulungan din
In
yung
all
younger
ways that we can, we have
Mhm.
to guide them.
Mhm.
And also, think about their future.
Yes.
Kaya, kumbaga, hindi lang natin sila gagabayan,
Mhm.
pero ipaglalaban natin. ang kanilang
Correct.
kinabukasan.
Napakaganda. Palakpakan po tayo ulit. Okay. May question si Sir Chris. Sir Chris, sabi niya, aren't you afraid to receive threats considering you're entering political contents? Or do you receive?
Oo,
Any
marami
threats?
kaming threats.
Okay. Paano niyo po siya hinahandle?
Ay, sanay na ako eh. Sanay na ako sa
Mhm.
triple threats. Di ba, sa theater, actor, singer, dancer.
Dancer.
Sanay na tayo sa mga threats na yan.
Mhm.
But it's something that is part of the job.
Mhm.
That is, kumaga, you chose this kind of life, you have to be prepared for the consequences.
Mhm.
Hindi pa rin you chose this kind of life, tapos magreklamo ka dahil ito yung nangyayari sa'yo.
Mhm.
Ito yung, diba, it doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
So you really have to be prepared because this is the kind of life that you chose.
Mhm.
And you have to stand by it.
Mhm.
Papanindigan mo siya.
Yes.
And in all aspects of life, lahat ng pinipili mo, kailangan mong panindigan.
Mhm. Correct. And kailangan talaga you have to stand kung ano yung iniisip mo na totoo. 'Di ba? Kasi sabi
No,
nga
but
ni-
you are not entitled to you are entitled to your truth. But
Mhm.
you will never be entitled to your facts.
To your facts, correct. Mhm.
Diba? So,
Kailangan-
hindi mo siya pwedeng panindigan because truth sometimes may change over
Mhm.
time.
Correct.
Lalo na kung may mga developments na sa story.
Yes, exactly.
But the facts, andyan na yan, yun na yung, kumaga, sa scientific experiment, yan na yung na-prove nyo.
proven and tested.
But sometimes,
correct.
yung truth kasi, it's perspective-based. What is
Mhm.
true for me may not be
May
true
not
for
be
you.
true for me. Yes. So, sabi nga nila, there's always a two sides. Now, if you're going to check, actually, three sides nga. The truth, your side, and my side. Diba? Ayan. So, let's see. Meron pa ba tayong comments on our section? From my mom. Kapogi mo tala. Sabi na ngayon, ikaw talaga? Loko-loko. Siguro, I have my last question po, madam, no? With all the things that happen in your life, ang dami. It's really, branching from left to right to, di ba, sides. So, if you were given a chance, say, to talk to yourself right now, ano pong sasabihin ninyo sa sarili ninyo?
To talk to myself
Mhm.
right now?
Hindi
Or-
baliw like,
Kaya nga eh. Parang,
um,
are you mean to talk to my younger self? Or what do you mean?
to yourself right now, kamusta ka? Ano yung mga achievements mo right now? Ano yung gusto mong sabihin sa sarili mo? With all the achievements that you have achieved right now.
I don't know about my achievements because I do not count them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I have the right to count them, lalo na't pinaghirapan ko ang mga bagay na yon.
Mm-hmm.
And hindi ko siya nakuha ng ganun-ganun na lang.
Exactly.
Diba? So, whatever my achievements are, I let people decide if it's
Mhm.
something that I achieved or if it's something that I'm still working on.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's one thing eh. I don't put too much pressure on myself kung ano ba ang pwede kong tawagin na achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Ano ba ang achievement?
Mm-hmm.
Unless siguro if it's a test, if it's something na mabibilang mo.
Mhm.
Diba?
Yes.
But as of the moment, sabi ko nga sa inyo, I just spontaneously enjoy life. I accept it as it comes.
Mhm.
I I don't have any standards kung ano ba dapat ang buhay ko araw-araw.
Mhm.
Diba? What is most important to me is my happiness.
Yes.
The moment that I do not feel happy, I know I'm doing something wrong.
Mhm.
Yun lang yung pinaka-gauge ko. If I'm not happy anymore, that's where I begin to look for a different thing to do.
Mhm. Kasi baka we're not following the
Kasi
right
I don't
track.
want to complicate my life. Life is
Mhm.
already complicated as it
Mhm.
is. So don't complicate your life. If you're not happy, itigil mo yan, hanapin mo kung ano ang magpapasaya sa'yo.
Exactly.
Diba?
Correct.
So, yun lang naman yung basehan ko.
Mhm.
So, if there is an achievement siguro today that I can share with you, it's the fact that I am happy.
On.
Ah.
Diba? Yun naman ang mahalaga at the end of the day.
Oo.
Kailangan masaya tayo sa mga bagay na ginagawa natin.
Sacrifice your happiness. Kasi sacrificing your happiness means sacrificing yourself. And sacrificing everything that you dream about.
Mhm. And I love it. Diba? Kasi you really need to work on your happiness.
Yes. Oh, no.
Kasi kung hindi ka masaya, hala, baka may mali.
Diba? You
Diba?
cannot pour from an empty cup.
Correct.
Explain mo.
Ang hirap naman. Joke lang. May pa idioms tayo today.
You cannot pour from an empty cup. And the only time that you can actually share your happiness is with others
Mhm.
and have it radiate within and have it radiate within you
Aha.
is when you have so much of it that it's already overflowing.
Overflowing. Yes.
Kasi kung hindi naman siya overflowing at ikaw mismo nagkukulang,
Kulang.
paano? Diba?
Sabi nga, you can't share what you don't have right now. So, kailangan, buuin mo muna yung sarili mo so that you can also share it to
At
others.
hindi ka maghahanap ng karelasyon para mabuo ang sarili mo.
Correct. Kailangan buo ka muna bago ka maghanap ng karelasyon.
Kasi ang unfair, kung kalahati lang ng ikaw ang ibibigay mo sa taong yun.
Correct. Alright, so Madam, maraming salamat for that time.
Also,
and we're already on top. Now, so this time I'm giving you time to promote your social media and kung you have any events kung saan po namin kayo mapapanood. So I'm giving the floor to you to speak with our audience.
I'm quite okay na, David. Diba? Just follow me on Madam Ellie.
Mhm.
Every account that I have is Madam Ellie.
Madam Ellie.
Lahat Madam Ellie. Kasi yan yung tawag sa akin ni Lloyd. Yan na din yung sinabi niyang ipangalan ko sa social media ko. At yan na din yung tawag sa akin ni BBM.
Ewan ko na lang kung may maligaw pang tao. Pare-parehas, di ba? Madam Ellie. Oh, may humabol ng stars. Oh my God. Maraming salamat, Paula.
Thank you,
for
Paula.
dropping stars. Ayan, may pangkape tayo mamaya. So, guys, before we end today, I just wanted to promote Catwalk Philippines 2025. Now, this will be happening on June 14, Saturday, at Foro de Intramuros. So magkita-kita po tayo dyan. For the event of Catwalk Philippines. Ayan. And also, we just wanted to promote all our live streams for Ignis Novus. So we have every Monday, Chikahan with Mami Ray. That's every 7 p.m. Uptown Down Low Podcast, Wednesday at 7 p.m. At syempre, Coffee Chat with the Ven every Thursdays at 7 p.m. And maliban po dito, please, wag muna kayong bibitiw because we will be showing you a short clip about Asinea Aesthetic Clinic as one of our sponsors. So kindly stay on the line before we go ahead and have our evening good. Okay? So again, my name is David Noveno. Please follow, like, and subscribe to our social media at First Sound Production. We have the Ignis Novus Artist Management in Facebook. And in YouTube, we have First Sound Creatives. And in IGA, it's First Sound Production. Alright? So guys, again, thank you so much for staying with us. We'll see you again next week. Same time, same day. And have a great day, everyone. Bye, everyone. Good night.
Thank you. Salamat.
Salamat po.